James had been home from deployment for only 6 months when the HOA decided he was their next target. His ranch-style home wasn't fancy, but it had one thing the board hated: an old military Jeep parked in his driveway. Eyesore, they called it. One morning, James came outside to find a violation notice taped to his door. Remove the vehicle within 72 hours or face daily fines. He chuckled at first. That Jeep had carried him and his unit through desert patrols. It wasn't a junk car. It was a memory, a badge of honor. He wasn't moving it. 3 days later, Karen from the HOA showed up with 2 men and a tow truck. She smirked. "We warned you, the Jeep goes today." James stepped out onto the driveway, his voice low but steady. "Touch it, and you'll regret it." Karen rolled her eyes. "What are you gonna do, soldier boy? This isn't a war zone." James didn't move. He simply stood tall, hands at his sides, eyes locked on the men. Something about his posture made them hesitate. He wasn't shouting, but every ounce of discipline he'd learned in the Army radiated off him. The tow truck driver muttered, "I'm not touching it. This guy's serious." He got back in his truck and drove off. The other worker followed. Karen was furious. "Fine, we'll sue you then." James didn't flinch. Instead, he went inside and returned with a thick folder of paperwork, military protections, federal property rights, and documentation showing the Jeep was registered as a historic military vehicle. He slammed it on the hood of the Jeep. "Try it. I've fought battles harder than this, and trust me, I don't back down." News spread fast through the neighborhood. People who had once stayed quiet now came by to shake his hand, telling him they admired his stand. Within a week, the HOA dropped the case. But the real victory came later. Neighbors started putting up signs in their yards, "We stand with James." The board realized too late they had underestimated a soldier who had stared down enemies overseas. A soldier doesn't quit. A soldier never backs down. And now, James wasn't just defending his Jeep, he was defending the whole neighborhood.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.